Hello all. Kind of foggy, overcast, cool in the 50s here in San Francisco, though it does feel a little bit warmer, more like upper 60s, low 70s. Alright, let's get right into the video. A new study from Stanford University here in California. Researchers have a new theory on what happened 444 million years ago in one of the first extinction events the planet ever saw. Now they have a new idea what happened. It looks as if, well, let's just go into the notes, huh? A lack of oxygen in the oceans contributed to the die-offs about 444 million years ago, and the die-off lasted for over 3 million years. Climate change is a contributor to the declining oxygen levels even to this very day in the oceans and in our own atmosphere. This was started in 1991 at 1622. Now it's at 634 per gram of, as we can see in this chart, the declining oxygen levels. In the far future, this will spell doom for many creatures and species. Back then, because of the deoxygenization of the oceans, 61% of all marine life died. The land life was just beginning with some plant life, and that was it. And of course, it died right off. Oxygen is declining about 1.7% in the past 800,000 years. Oxygen is used up by burning fossil fuels or anything else using combustion. It takes oxygen and turns it into carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, and other noxious fumes. Causes climate change with greenhouse effect. Obviously, this isn't going to affect us or our grandchildren or our distant grandchildren, but there will be a time when this will affect everything over time. Because of the increased rainfall over the mountains instead of snow, it's causing a little bit more chemical reaction with the rocks, which then puts more, in a long, hard way, it causes a little bit more oxygen in the air. So there's two feedings going on, and we have people coming. We'll move on. Alright, this looks like a good place. So I wanted to comment a little bit on some comments that were left on the channel on my last video. Wrote this. Now, my thoughts on this comment are that he sounds sincere, that he's just frustrated because they keep showing more and more science that we're changing the environment, so he thinks it's fake because of that. And I really think people think that. But all scientists and people like myself, you can tell I don't make any money on this video at all, or have any want to make money on this video. It's purely just my own doing and trying to help the world survive, humans. But each time you see one of these graphs and stuff, you can't ignore it, guy. It's like ignoring the science that went into your car, your home, all the materials in your home, that airplane you fly in, the mass transit you use, the sidewalks you walk on. The chemical makeup is made up of science. Everything is based on science. If science wasn't right, you wouldn't be flying in an airplane. You wouldn't be driving down a car, and freeways wouldn't stay up. Science is real. If you just study it a little bit, you'll see it is real. And these warnings are indeed warnings. That's all they are, is warnings. People aren't making any money off of it, but a lot of the people that spread misinformation about how bad science is do make money off that crap. So look who's making money and who isn't, and just look and see if there isn't some real science that you could agree with, like why you stay up in an airplane. Why doesn't the thing disintegrate? And it's just astounding that you guys follow a leader who's so bad. I mean, look at this. Here's another thing. Here's the different countries and what the stimulus packages are they're giving their citizens. I don't think I have to say anything except that the U.S. keeps getting their face punched over and over by the wealthy. The wealthy want it all. It's in the numbers. If you open your eyes, everything you see has a number equation to it. Humans didn't invent math. Math is the engineering, the science that brought all this together. Every single thing you see has some kind of math involved with it, either in a percentage, a pressure, a brightness. Just look at it and you can kind of find out where the science is in it. But science is real, and I kind of think that's why you're on the channel. You know, just go and get some basic science and you will see it is real. And you'll also see that the people who are spreading that science is nonsense and the flat earth and all that are the people who are making money off that shit, because you people will buy stuff from them and continue the lie. Science has to be real. In the past, we've seen this before, where called the Dark Ages, where science was dismissed. We had to learn everything over again. But during those Dark Ages, well, history is what history is, and if we go down the same path, we will go down the same path as we're doing now with social collapse. Huge unemployment, never seen before in modern times. But yet there are whole batches of people saying it's phony and not real. But where's the profit from it? That's the whole question. Having a bit of a back day. Spring is when my back goes out, and it goes in and out, in and out. Sometimes it's very difficult to sleep. When you're in a lot of pain, you can't adjust to the right position. But you always hope that this back season will end quickly. And it keeps on going. Can't stand it. Oh well, life goes on, huh? Everybody has their problems. So I definitely do appreciate all the comments, the ups and downs, and new subscribers. And again, you wouldn't be on this channel unless you were kind of curious and maybe thinking that some of it isn't fake. Just look at the money. That's all I can say. Just follow the money. And until next time.